The next track is the finale, Cromulent. It's a brilliant album. Great production. You definitely need to reach out to Ariana and Early Rise and do a collab. I would fucking love to listen to that. It's very fitting to put this as the finale, because it definitely feels like a finale song. Sounds a lot like this other band called A Bitter End, and they're a newer band, but it sounds a lot similar to them as well. Really, really awesome album. Every single song is just cooked to perfection. It doesn't feel like the production was rushed at all on this. It feels like Christians took his time on the production, and Isa also probably helped him with the production as well. I love this. This is great. It sounds amazing, man. It's amazing. This is better than Eternal Blue, and this is better than Wallflowers. In my personal opinion, that's what I feel. It's better because I'm a huge Early Rise fan, and I'm a huge Headphone Present fan. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. I am in amazement at how good this was. Looks like she covered Nurture by Thornhill, and I don't think I've ever watched it. I watched her Northlane covers, and they are fucking amazing. And like I told her, like in the future, you know, if we're not busy, I would love to get her on World Suspension on a newer album or a single that I'll release. I'm still learning how to produce, but I'm getting there. Trial and error, I guess you could say, is the best way. All right, let's get into my review. This album is beautiful. It is an ambient core paradise. It's genty. It's progressive. It's just beautiful. I love this, man. That was so exciting. Thank you for sharing your thoughts in real time with us. You're welcome, Isa. Thank you so much for being here. But we're still currently on the review. My top 3 POS picks. Let's do this shit. Number 1, definitely going to We Are One. I love that track. I love it. I know it's a ballad, but it's a fucking beautiful ballad. It's definitely my favorite track on the album. Number 2, Mayhem, because I relate to it so much. It's just there. I feel it right here. Mayhem gets it right here. And number 3, I'm gonna give it to Panopticon. Those are the 3 best tracks on this album. In my personal opinion, I love the breakdown in Panopticon. I love the Thornhill riffs in the background on almost every single one of those video songs. And it's just wow. It's like a complete mixture of Thornhill along with the Early Rise and Headphones President vibes. I've been saying this the whole fucking album review. It sounds just like those bands. Album MVP. I'm gonna go ahead and give it. Sorry, Isa, but I'm gonna have to give it to your husband. The production, the drums, the bass, everything is just. It's fucking amazing. Christians, you are getting album MVP. I know there's only 2 of you guys, but I could probably give it to you, both of you guys. Isaac, your vocals are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The singing, beautiful. The screams, beautiful. But Christians, Konovalov's, beautiful production, and that's getting them for sure. Influences of Morphide. Morphide influences are the following. Number 1 influence, Early Rise. It sounds just like Early Rise. And when I hear Isa's singing voice, I immediately think of Ariana Grande. And just, yeah. I can't get it out of my head. It sounds just like Early Rise. Number 2 influence, Headphones President. I know they're a Japanese band, but they sound just like this. And yeah, I think that's another huge influence of this band. Number 3, Northlane. Number 4, Thornhill. Those 2 go together, in my personal opinion. They go together. And finally, the final influence, Carnival. Definitely the top 5 influences for this album. You know, because I don't do bands, I do albums. Thank you guys for being here for the album. The genre for Morphide, anhedonia. I don't know what does anhedonia mean. It is the inability to feel pleasure. It's a common symptom of depression as well as other mental health disorders. Yeah. I mean, I feel it. I've been through depression my whole life, and finally, recently, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I completely stopped when I married my wife. She completes me, and my son completes me as well. But yeah, I really, I love this album. It's great. Genres. Genre for Morphide, anhedonia. Alright, this is gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Number 1 is ambient metalcore. 2, so those are, I mean, I'm just gonna throw them together. Ambient core is a genre. I don't care what you say. I'm looking at you right there. If you say, oh, boss, that's not a fucking genre. Yes, it is, motherfucker. It is a genre, and right now, I made it a genre. Ambient core. Number 2, gent. Number 3, progressive. Number 4, experimental. And number 5 is going to, the guitars are very technical. So we're gonna give it the technical, for sure. My review for Morphide, my rating for Morphide and Hedonia is going to be a solid 80 out of 10. This is gonna be one of my album of the year picks. It's a beautiful album. Her voice is beautiful, the production is beautiful. This is the 4th highest rated album. I'm sorry, the 3rd highest rated album this year currently, right now. I'm sorry, 4th, is it 5th? I don't know, I've done so many this year, did 70 albums this year so far. Maybe 5th highest rated. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of my picks for album of the year, as long as nothing takes its spot in the future. This was beautiful. I love this. Thank you so much for sending this to me in advance, Isa. Sorry it took me this long to get to it. I was on vacation with my wife and my son, and basically I had to wait until I come back to get to it. This was a beautiful, beautiful album, and each one of you will need to go physically buy this if you enjoy ambient gent, ambient core, technical, progressive music. Please go buy this album. I will be buying a copy. If they still have a copy, I want a copy, please. And please make me a hat. Alright, well, I'll see you guys on the next album review. The next album review will be Camelot, The Black Halo. I don't know when it's going to get done, but it will get done in the very near future. I have to find some time to myself to get to it, but we're going to get to it. Thank you so much for an amazing group. Let's have 100%. I had so much fun. Thank you for being here. Most of the artists don't fucking stay for the whole thing, so thank you so much for staying for the whole thing and listening to my thoughts. This will be on post-production. You'll get to see the videos, you'll get to see the lovely PNG that you sent me, and each song will be displayed right there. You'll see it when it's post-production. I go all out when I edit stuff, so this is a beautiful album. I can't wait for the future of what you guys have, and I would love to collab with you. I've already said this several times. I think I said this about a year ago. I was like, I want to do a collab with you guys. And you said, unfortunately, we don't do collabs. And I think the reason you said that is because basically you guys are probably busy building this album, which is very understandable. Building an album takes time. It takes a lot of time to do. And I'm currently building my own album, which will be out in 2024. It has currently 4 influences on it, a surprise 4 features on it, and a surprise feature. But yeah, would love to get you on a collab in the future, Isa or Christians.